Good morning, creative writing class. This is your first screencast for the first virtual week of learning for creative writing. Under your announcements page on your stream in Google Classroom, I have put an announcement for you guys. This is your Zoom link that we will use every day throughout this class. This is actually the link here. And there's also a link right here. So either one would follow. I tried to put it for you guys in two separate ways. Just come to this link anytime Monday through Friday from 10 to 10:30. It is not required that you come, but it would be nice if you guys have any questions or concerns, and I would love to see you guys. So this link will remain the same throughout the rest of this virtual class. All of your assignments and resources for the week will be posted Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Along with a screencast just like this one to explain the assignments just like what I'm doing right now. If you guys ever have any questions, visit your virtual classroom through Zoom or send me an email, and I put my email there for you guys as well. So I encourage you guys, I would love to see each of you at some point during this class because I do miss our class time. Then up under classwork, that's where most of your material is going to be posted. Underneath free writes, so if you'll scroll down to your free write heading, you'll notice I have loaded all of the free writes for this week. You guys do not have to do one a day. You can sit down and do them all in one day if you would like to, but they are posted. They will be posted every Monday for the entire week, and they will be due Friday by 2 p.m. So I will be checking your guys' live binders Friday afternoon. So these are our free writes for this week. A special note, April actually begins this Wednesday, so free write number 26 should begin a new sub-tab in your live binders. If you guys have any questions about these, just please let me know. Send me an email or stop in on Zoom and see me. The other thing, if you go back up to the top, we were working on your children's stories whenever we left. And this week is supposed to be a review, and we're not supposed to introduce any new material at this time. So we're going to go with stick with those requests. And I noticed nobody had submitted their plot pitches yet anyway. So we'll continue on with assignment. I have modified it because we will not be doing the presentations anymore. So I took off the 5 points that I had in for presentation. So now this is a 30-point assignment. But I do want you guys to make a Google slide or a PowerPoint. They are due by Friday, April 3rd by 2 p.m. And late submissions will be penalized by 5 points. And I do want you guys to submit those in Google Classroom. So you guys should turn them in right here. Just a review of what we are going to be doing and how you're going to be grading this. Use the storytelling arc that I provided you guys before we left. But you're going to basically be presenting your full story to me as a discussion and a brainstorming activity. You're going to create the PowerPoint or the Google slide.
Mama,
The presentation must have at least 6 slides. We're not going to be presenting anymore, so disregard that. So you don't have to worry about taking questions or suggestions or answers or anything like that. However, I do plan to provide you with feedback to help you guys because next week you're going to be writing your children's story. Also think about the story arc, the beginning, how you're going to introduce your characters, your rising action, how are you going to introduce the main conflict, and at least 3 actions taken to deal with the conflict. Remember, the character needs to try some things that don't work before they find the one thing that does work to fix or solve the conflict. The climax is when the presentation of the correct action, and guys, the 3rd action could also double as your climax. You could have 2 mistakes and then one final one that works. That's your climax. The following action is where you're going to carry out the solution, and then the resolution is where you're going to tuck in the main character, bring everything to a nice close. Remember, we are not doing any sequels for these, so they need to come to a nice close for your first to second grade audience. This is a scoring guide. The only change is the professional presentation part has been taken out. The rest of it will all remain the same. If you go into the rubric, you'll notice I did take the presentation part out on this official scoring rubric here. I just didn't alter the original Word document that I had uploaded for you guys. Some additional things to take in consideration. The plot pitch question sheet. You'll remember I passed this out to you guys. So just think about in your presentation, does the main character have one or more identifiable traits that appeal to children? Will the reader care about what happens to the main character? Do we buy into that main character? Do we relate to that main character? Is the conflict something that a child will understand? Where are the most exciting places of the story? And remember the turnability factor. You want to make sure that child wants to keep turning the pages. So basically, Your assignments for this week is to finish your plot pitch presentation, either PowerPoint or Google Slide, and send it to me in Classroom. And then your other assignment is, of course, your free writes, which will be right here, and put those in your live binder just like always. So if you guys have any questions, I will be available on Zoom. Just stop in or send me an email. And you guys have a great week. I miss you.